All right, thanks, Karen, for this morning's Health Watch. We're talking about International Men's Day, and joining us to talk about what exactly the day entails, as well as the stigma that often surrounds men's health, is Jeff Selik, franchise owner of Gameday Men's Health of Birmingham, Bloomfield Hills. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah, so first of all, what is International Men's Day, and how do you involve your work in that?
So International Men's Day happens every year on November 19th, and it's really an important day because it's a day that highlights men's health issues. It's a day that also encourages men to seek out the care that they often neglect. You know, statistically, men don't make preventative health care appointments. It's a day that also recognizes to encourage men to seek out the care that they often neglect.
And in your experience, what do you feel are the biggest barriers you see with men seeking out that help?
So a lot of time, men, for some reason, still feel today that there's a stigma for asking for help. We like to say at Gameday that there's no shame in your game. You know,
I like that.
Yeah, that you know, you can't get help unless you ask for it, and you know, we like to have guys feel like we can champion you and help you feel better. And if you reach out and ask for help, there's a better quality of life that's awaiting for you.
Yeah, and testosterone is a huge part of men's health, and maybe people don't talk about it or feel like that's a stigma as well, but it can really impact your energy and mood and overall health. So talk about the effects.
Yeah, I like to say that you can do a lot of things to make the car look good, but if you don't put gas in the tank, it's not going to go. Testosterone does regulate your, just like you said, your energy, your mood, your libido. It can help with sleep. It can help with your results in the gym. It really does control a lot of our everyday functions as men. And a lot of times men will not understand. They just think it's part of getting older when these things happen. So they can come into Gameday Men's Health Birmingham Bloomfield, get a complementary testosterone test with instant results, and that's really just the first step to see if we can help them, like we said, live that better quality of life by optimizing their testosterone levels.
Yeah, so when people come to Gameday Men's Health, how is that different from like going to a doctor's office?
Yeah, so first of all, if you know how traditional insurance-based medicine normally happens, you go to that first appointment. If they want to test your testosterone, they send you to a lab. That can often take a week or so till you get those results. In 15 minutes at Gameday, we're going to have your testosterone score. So we're all about valuing our guys' time, making sure that we can get them those instant results. Plus, a lot of times, insurance-based practice will tell you, oh, you're normal, you're within range. We're about getting guys optimized. We're going to certainly do things safe, but we think there's an opportunity to have them at a more optimal level and get them to feel their best while still keeping them within a safe level, where traditional insurance-based practice medicine will keep them at, like I said, a normal lower range, and we think there's an opportunity to still help them feel a lot better.
Yeah, so for men watching today who may be struggling and thinking like, wow, he's really speaking to what I'm feeling, what's a simple step they can take?
The first step is to identify symptoms that they may be feeling and understanding there is a better life that could be had. If they're not sleeping well, if you're feeling low energy, if your mood is off, whether you recognize it or someone close to you is telling you that maybe your mood is a little bit off, if you're just feeling those things, maybe not getting results in the gym, there's an opportunity to call us at Gameday Men's Health Birmingham Bloomfield. It's that complimentary testosterone test. The whole appointment only takes about 45 minutes. You come on in. It doesn't cost you anything up front. Get that testosterone test. Meet with my amazing wife, our medical provider, and see if there's an opportunity that TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, can help give you that better quality of life.
And remind us where you're located and where people can find that information.
Sure. We are at Square Lake and Woodward in Bloomfield Hills, located right off of I-75 there. And they can reach us by calling us at 248-433-3900 or visit us online at gamedaymenshealth.com/Bloomfield Hills. When you call, you'll get me. I personally answer the phone and book all appointments as owner of the clinic. And for all the CBS viewers, I'll do something special. You book, you come on in. I'll give you a free vitamin B12 shot, give you a nice little energy boost.
All right. Well, Jeff, thanks so much for coming in and talking about it. It's such an important topic. Let's destigmatize getting help.
Awareness is certainly the first step in early detection. So it's my pleasure to be here today.
All right. Sandra and Lauren, back to you.